Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to go over a bottle that I've been having on my shelf for a minute. And that is going to be the Weller's Foolproof. Now, this Weller's is actually a store pick that I got from CNC here in Jackson, Tennessee. And I'm excited to open this bottle up because what I hear that this Weller's is a fantastic pour. So do me a favor, grab you a glass, sit back, and let's talk about some bourbon. Let's go. I am a first responder and I have multiple jobs and I cannot drink every day. Even though I wish I could, I cannot drink every day. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to open up certain bottles on my shelf. But today we are talking about the Weller's Foolproof and I'm excited to try this with you. So let's open it up and let's see what the Weller's is all about. Now I'm excited about this because I'm expecting a lot from this. I really am. I've seen reviews on YouTube that talk this bottle up, and I trust those people on YouTube. I really do, because I follow certain people, and what I noticed, they pretty much know what they're talking about when it comes to bourbon. So hopefully I feel the same way about this bottle. So let's open it up. There we go. And let's put it in the glass. And as always, I try to see how much liquid is sticking to the glass. And I know you can't see this, but it is sticking very, very good to the glass. The color is about what I expected. It's sort of dark color. I'm pretty sure this aged at least 5 years. I'm assuming. I'm going to have to read the bottle to make sure. But let's put it to the nose and see what we get out of the nose. And again, I'm going to try the trick, putting it to the nose with my mouth open. That seems to work good for me. I don't know if it works for you. Below, put it in the comments below if that trick does work for you. But I think it works. So I'm going to try it. Again, like I say about most bourbons that I have on my shelf, you do have the oakiness. You do have the cinnamon thing going on. You can tell it's going to be sweet. Now the question is going to be, is it going to drink at 114 proof? 114 proof. Let's put it to the nose and see if I can tell if it's going to drink at 114 proof. Let me see. Now you can tell just from the nose that it's definitely going to have a bite to it. Now, I don't know if that bite is going to be while it's going down the finish or it's going to be on my tongue. I'm expecting both, to be honest with you. Smells pretty good. Smells pretty good. So let's put it to the palate and see how this Weller's Foolproof goes down the hatch. Cheers. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is drinking at 114 proof. I know this is my first sip of the day. And it is going down hot. It really is. It's going down hot, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I knew just by the nose that it's going to drink at the proof on the bottle, and I think it drinks more than 114 proof, to be honest with you. Maybe it's because it's my first sip of the day. I don't know, but it does drink as 114 proof or more. What I get from the palate, it's going down high. It really is. What I get from the palate is I get the oakiness is there. It's definitely on the sweeter side. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be, but it's definitely on the sweeter side. I get a cinnamon off the palate, oakiness, and it's almost like a charness, a burnt charness going down the palate. I guess the question is going to be, for me, or if you're asking yourself this question, should you pick up a Weller's 4 proof? I would say sure, pick one up because it is a pretty decent pour. Now, I would suggest that you pick one up definitely at the MSRP, because I particularly wouldn't hunt for it per se unless I found it at a good price. Don't get me wrong, I think the Weller's 4 proof is a decent bottle, but I think I've had something better than the Weller's 4 proof. I know I have had a better pour than this. Again, I'm not knocking it, but what I'm saying is it's not one of my favorites. I don't know if it's because of that charness going down my palate. I think that's what it is, that's throwing me off just a little bit, but I cannot get with that. I can't get with that. Yeah, it's a charness going down my palate. Maybe because I'm a firefighter and I get a lot of char when I go into these house fires or when I'm doing overhaul, and maybe that's what it's making me think about. And I really necessarily don't like that smell or that taste in my mouth. And I think this Weller's 4 proof is actually reminding me of that. So to revisit, it's not a bad bottle. It's not a bad bottle. I can see why a lot of YouTubers like this bottle, but in my opinion, it's one to have on your shelf if you can get it at a good price, but I wouldn't necessarily hunt for it. And that's just my opinion. Let me know down below what you think of the Weller's 4 proof. I may be way off. I'm not a bourbon expert. I just have a lot of bourbon bottles and I like to drink bourbon. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the Weller's 4 proof. Now, for those who haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm trying to get my numbers up, and the only way I can do that is with your support. But for those who have already subscribed, I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next pour.